And we're back. Hello. Hello. Okay, yep. Hello. Welcome back. Uh, welcome back to, uh, my continued, playthrough of, Nocturnal Sweeping. It has been a while. It really has been a while. Uh, but anyways, just like a little update for just what I've been doing, like in between. I've been busy, so I couldn't stream as much as or at least I couldn't stream like the next part sooner. But but I have been like grinding MD and stuff, like in between. So I do have some of these like up here. I have some of these things, the sweeper fuel cylinders. So I have a bunch of those. I'm pretty sure this is less than last time because I also bought the enkephalin like boxes or like PE boxes and stuff. So yeah, uh, that's all I've been basically doing. Kinda. I will say in between, in between like last stream and this stream, I may I may have been spoiled one bit. I mean, it's an obvious spoiler based on like the PV and stuff. And honestly, I should have expected it, considering. Uh, but yeah, I won't bring it. I won't say what it is now, just in case none of you have seen it yet. Uh, but but uh, I have something for it in between, so I also have been preparing for that. Uh, but anyways, let's just hop right in. It's been a while. Let's just go. I the witnessing. Let's go. This is a sneak peek on what I've been working on, by the way. you you'll know why I have Diechi Merceau uptied. Anyways, okay, it's the table again. It's the weirdly placed table. Oh, hold on. Let me just adjust audio real quick. That should be good. I realized that Hong Lu was missing as I was spending time chatting with the sinners. I didn't notice him going into his room, so I uh, walked to the exit, about to look for Hong Lu outside, and ran into Jia Chi Chun. I'm sorry for butchering the name. I'm sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing like names. And Wei, who decided to stay in the room close to the door. It's getting late. Where are you going alone without a guard? Oh, uh, just looking for Hong Lu. Right. I can't understand what you're saying. Oh, right. Hmm. When it comes to conversing without the sinners, I find that there are two types of people. The first type usually says whatever is on their mind without pausing for or caring to hear my reply. Given that this type of person isn't actually looking to communicate with me, that simplifies things a little on my end. However, it's also oddly insulting as it seems as though they don't recognize me as a human, but rather a wall. Or a clock on a wall. The other type is the one that reads me so well that they might as well be able to hear what I'm saying. I was about to say example Virgilius. Virgilius falls into the latter category. He recognizes the pitch of my ticks and talks, reads my body language, or sometimes even claims to see my expressions, like how Don Quixote does. And I need to figure out how to pronounce his name. Hold on, give me a sec while I try to figure this out. It's Ja Shi Chun, right? That's how it's pronounced? Ja Chi Chun. I mean, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it from now on. So, who saw through me with that short exchange? Okay, uh, let's see. Just looking to get some early morning air. Oh, hmm. Does your prosthetic head even have a respiratory function? Wouldn't have guessed from the way it looks. Did not belong in either category. No, not really. I'm just looking for Hong Lu because I haven't seen him in a while. You're shaking your head, so no. Then, are you looking for something to eat? She's a new one. The type that tries to figure out what I'm saying without asking for help. My lady, would it, would it not be wise to wake or find someone who may be able to translate? They would have done that themselves if it were something important. I'm kinda curious though. What was that hand gesture you made when I first asked? You, uh, brought your index finger up to your cheek. Well, Hong Lu's always smiling. So I thought maybe I could simulate his smile to convey that I'm looking for him. Hmm, perhaps it was an effort to express cuteness or beauty. I mean, I mean, Dante doesn't need to put in the effort for that. He doesn't need to put in the effort for that. What? What? No, I was just trying to express a smiling face. Oh no, this isn't gonna be easy, is it? Huh, they're tick-tocking a lot more vigorously. Hey, I think you're onto something. Huh. This, conversation was starting to veer into a completely unintended territory. After a bit of trial and error. Ah, I see. You're looking for my big brother, huh? We took some very roundabout ways, but I was eventually able to get her to understand what I was trying to say. Well, if he's who you're looking for, that's easy. You should be able to find him by the lounge back there. I doubt he got very far from there, if he even left. So that's what you were trying to so hard to communicate. Chat Chi Chun was, strangely enough, disappointed and dispirited by my reply. I did have something to tell you too, but never mind. I feel like the mood's been ruined. Let's talk about this at another time. I was curious, but it would also take ages for me to ask how she's feeling, so I nodded to express my gratitude before heading to the back entrance and found Hong Lu gazing at the hazy scene out the opaque window. What are you doing here? Hehe, people watching. There were some people stumbling through the streets outside. As I stare outside the window at the scene, Honglu seemed to sense what I was thinking and began. Are you worried for me, Dante? Oh, well, yeah. It's your turn, Honglu. Hehe, it really is. I'm back at H Corp, and everyone's talking about the family hierarchy selection. But you don't have to worry about me at all, because I did not wish for anything from Limbus Company. Really? I'm not like Yi Sang. I'm not hiding my true feelings. No one gave me a wonderful promise like they would help me recover my torn and broken wings. I'm not gonna say anything, but if you've seen last stream and how I reacted to Ideal, you know what I'm thinking right now. I joined only to have some new experience. That's all. But we do know that something's definitely going to happen, whatever it might be. Something that will shake you to your very core. Even if you didn't wish for anything, going through something like that could. Probably yes, but it's okay. I'm used to being led by the will of others anyway. That's that. No matter what happens here, I can't do this like everyone else. Because that's how it's always been. Whatever happens to me, or to those around me, I only... Is the mask slipping? And then something happens. A loud, boisterous bellow suddenly cut Honglu off, even before he could finish his sentence. I guess we're saving that for his canto. Oi! Let go of me! Just listen to that sod talking and tell me I'm not supposed to get mad at that. Dang it. Lower your voice. What are you guys doing back there? Gregor and Heathcliff, who were most likely hiding behind the entrance door, tumbled into view. Were you guys eavesdropping? I knew I shouldn't have come here with this guy. Couldn't you be patient for even a few minutes before bursting out of here? How long have you two been... listening? From the very start! Of course. I thought he was finally making some sense at first. But what's that? That you're used to following others' will? Haha! I didn't mean to irk you, Heathcliff. I'm only telling the truth. Bloody hell! I'm about to burst a vessel! Oi! Buggy bloke! I'm supposed to practice patience after listening to that drivel? Drivel? I love doing the British for Heathcliff. It's fun for me. I think I'm practicing plenty of patience despite you calling me buggy bloke out of nowhere. So, yeah, you are. Uh, that's not what I... Finally, silence. Anyways, Sorry about listening in, fellas. I'll let you in on some big secret if you let this one slide, though. What's the secret? Gregor rubbed his arm awkwardly as I stared at him in silence, then pointed at a pillar in an exaggerated motion. Guess who's hiding behind that pillar, Manager Bud? With that, two familiar figures stumbled out into view from behind the pillar. More eavesdroppers! How could you betray us like that, Gregor? B-W-A-H-A. Bad, weak, and highly annoying. Good night, you best, he says. Hmm? Huh? Uh-huh? Did I get that wrong? I never said G-N-S. When did you get a F-U? Ryoshu looked at Sinclair with some interest before slicing open the ceiling above the entrance. And with an uncharacteristically wet noise from something cutting through a wall, a black ink-like substance dripped onto the floor, followed by Roja and Otis crashing down after it. GTFO. Wow! Didn't realize I had garnered such an audience for my story. Executive Manager, the sole reason I followed you out here was for the purpose of protection, as I was concerned for your safety. I am not like the others who have followed you merely to state their curiosities. Me? I was just bored. Then, shall we continue the conversation, Dante? Everyone, back to your rooms! Now! Like a disappointed father, go back to your rooms! Children, it's past your bedtime! Oh, really? That's it? Oh, dang. I thought there was gonna be more, but oh, dang. But I guess it's fine. I wonder if they're gonna reveal something about this table and its importance, along with like the black inky substance, unless it's just ink. Earlier, like in the previous stream, I mentioned that it could be like an abnormality or something like that. That could be interesting. But, let's see. I'm getting back into the groove of things. It's been a while since I've streamed. Okay, it's fight time. It's fight time. The Heishu pack. Okay, we're getting to the good stuff. What do you mean we're only allowed to bring these guys? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay. Let's see. What do I have that's leveled up for this? Molar Otis. I guess we can go like somewhat thinking for this one. Thinking, and I'm pretty sure this is my only leveled up Ryoshu aside from W. So I guess we're gonna keep you. I mean, we could do like thinking. Or like... Nah, yeah, this could work. I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
화점에 사냥감을 찾은 건가?
Okay, let's go.
다음 오창까지는 돌아오겠습니다.
The deployment lineup is interesting. It's interesting because these aren't the guys that were eavesdropping. I mean, at least not all of them. So, I wonder what's gonna happen. Like my curiosity has already been perked. I am very intrigued right now. Very much so. After that little kerfuffle, just as everyone was scattering to their rooms, Otis suddenly began to vehemently oppose leaving me all on my own. Are you absolutely certain, Executive Manager? Seriously, don't worry about it. I usually took the night watch on the bus anyways. This scene is gonna spark some fan art. A bedroom, Otis, Dante. I can see the fan art already. Maybe there's already fan art of this, who knows? That is true. However, we are currently in an uncharted territory for our team. We do not have much experience sleeping at a place where our safety isn't an absolute guarantee. And then there's Ishmael. Hey, we're literally right next door to them. It takes less than 5 secs for us to come over when something happens. 5 secs? Do you not know that every second matters in emergencies? Now, Babushka de Camp. Let's get you out of here. An oddly familiar sequence of events and words played out, and they eventually left my room, gently closing the door behind them. Finally, some peace and quiet. I sit in the corner of the bed surrounded by silence, and allow my shoulders to slump for once. I don't need to sleep like the sinners do, but the fatigue does go away on its own. But the fatigue doesn't go away on its own. I needed some time to relax and empty my thoughts every once in a while. While I've gotten somewhat used to the pain, it still hurts like hell when I rewind the sinner's time. And the longer this journey got, the more frequent and severe the sinner's injuries became. They did get stronger, that's for sure, but so did our enemies, which means that my clock is always turning and turning without a moment to rest. I'm honestly, I'm glad that we got some insight on that. When was the last time that Dante actually talked about like his rewinding thing? I can't remember the last time. Oh, and we're back to this. We're back to this piece of art. So, I think of the star. Before the great gates which I face with every revival, I witness its intricate engravings and feel its silent vibrations. There's a reason I titled the stream that we're getting fed today, because like this intervalo is so jam-packed with a bunch of stuff in regards to the story. And like updates to certain things. Like we saw Sod and I forgot the other guy's name, but yeah, the other guy. And like what else? And then we have like updates on like Otis and like and like seeing how much she has grown as a character, and then uh more stuff. I can't remember. I just remember that we're so well fed this can't this intervalo. I'm not. Listen, don't take this as me complaining. I'm very happy with this. I am very, very, very happy with this. Even after a whole year, I'm still no closer to understanding what they were supposed to represent, but by emptying my thoughts and just taking in the sights, I find myself calming down. Also, the wind is quite cool and crisp tonight. Wait, that's weird. Wind? S- Somebody broke in, didn't they? Somebody did. Someone broke in. What's this sudden chill? Are we about to get ambushed? Was Otis saying, hey, we need to be by manager's side? Foreshadowing for a sudden event to where we get jumped? Something opened the window, but there's no way this gentle breeze could have unlatched and left my window wide open like that. And if it did, it would have made a pretty loud noise. Besides, this chill isn't coming from, wait, this chill isn't coming from in front of me. I slowly turn around to look at where the window was supposed to be. Yup, we're getting jumped again. We're getting jumped again. Only to see a melted wall and an intruder slinking through this newfound opening. This is the second time we've been jumped. If I had a nickel for every time we've gotten jumped this intervalo, I would probably have more than 2 nickels because I'm pretty sure we got jumped more than 2 times. But this is the second time that it's led to like an actual fight encounter. That was very like uh that that had like a main guy to it instead of just a bunch of like regular goons. You know what I if you know what I mean. Who are you? As though driven by some unknown survival instinct, I rolled off the bed. But there was already a blade right at where my neck and head met. It's steel. It's steel, a shearing cold. Just a little nudge, and I'd be dead even before I could even make a tick. I remembered how worried Otis was to leave me alone. I thought she was just being paranoid. I should have trusted her judgment. Just as I was getting ready for my final struggle, my final moments filled with regret about not listening to Otis's advice. What a pathetically thin blade. Hey Ryoshu. Too delicate to have the clock C-I-H, don't you think? Ryoshu leapt down from the ceiling and deflected the assailant's dagger away from me. Ryoshu? Snuck in thinking I was about to see something interesting, but you're just some beast with steel. I looked up to see the ceiling torn open, dripping with viscous paint-like fluid, just as I saw earlier during my conversation with Honglu. Oh, so this is what the paint-like fluid was. Okay. So this is the ink. Executive Manager, are you unharmed? And Otis peeking out from the gap. I, Otis, was the one who instructed Ryoshu that the ceiling had a room to hide in. Remember that. Shut up and help me get. Oh, I thought this one was just some beast with steel. I could have cut this beast in half, sword and all, had I not been on the bus. All of your abilities were diminished the moment you were hired by this company, equally defanged and depowered, if you will. We were all brought down to Sinclair's level. I suddenly recalled Hohenheim's commentary back at the LCE. Again, back to my previous statement about we're being fed, about us being fed. We are now recalling back to the previous intervallo with Hohenheim. This is amazing story writing of like 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 Limbus company and like PM in general has like amazing story like writing and stuff, and like moments like these is where I really get to appreciate it in all, because that's just really cool to me. I know it might not seem like much, like calling back to like previous events, but stories that actually do that are like pretty cool. I like it when a story comes in full circle. It makes it seem like all events are like actually impactful and not like just stuff being said. So I really appreciate that. Like I love that kind of storytelling. I had a vague notion of what he meant, but now I was really feeling it. NFW. What is happening? Just as Ryoshi was struggling to stop that one blade, the intruder pulled out another dagger with their other arm, and slashed at Ryoshi's neck. A beast of the Heishu pack. The intruder would have cut her throat had Y not burst through my door. Who wields you now? I don't suppose dialogue is an option. Light enters not the vast garden, yet falls a star into its fathom still. No! The intruder reached into his clothes, muttering an odd invocation. Little shit. A talisman. Gah! Wait! Get it together! My lady. Just as the intruder's muttering began to grow intense, Jachi Chun leaped into my room and struck the stranger with her fan. Are you going to let that bastard finish that stupid spell? They almost activated the Q-Corp talisman. Apologies, my lady. It seems that I still remain somewhat bound by that spell. Listen, you're no longer a Heishu. You serve me now, got that? You don't have to let those things control you anymore. Oh. I'm sensing a theme of control, because Hong Lu said, that his will was like controlled by other people, right? And now we have Wei being part of the Heishu, and like is fighting for his own control. So that's cool. Okay, I see. I'm seeing themes now. Yes, my lady. My apologies. I fell limply to the bed with the sudden alleviation of stress and pressure. Hey, are you... I can't understand them anyway. I managed to stop the assassin before he laid a hand on them. Fortunately. Got it. I don't think there was anyone else in here. Let's switch the lights on. Click. When the lights came on, we saw... this one. This one's from a Mao branch, isn't it? There was a black bamboo hat wearing an assassin on the ground. The walls! The walls that appeared solid before we all went to sleep were now melting away as if they were a viscous fluid. There is something wrong with this building. I knew that they must have done something to the building, but how is a Heishu here? This whole operation's gotta be spearheaded by someone with real power. This isn't just an ambush from an overexcited family hierarch contestant. What I don't understand is, why the Mao branch? There are better Heishu branches to use if all they wanted was to cut off the clock's head. Then they must have had a different purpose, huh? Correct. This one is from the Mao branch of the Heishu packs, which means more of them must have infiltrated this building. Though, not at the scale of the Z branch. The Mao branch always moves in groups. Therefore, their goal must be to kill every guest staying in this Kazan, including you, my lady. Then, we gotta get moving. We can't let them surround us if we want even a chance of surviving this. Dante! Sinners burst into my room, slamming the door open again. Thou Thank me later. If we don't move our asses, we're good as dead, Way. Good as dead. Way! Yes. We don't have the time to contact the main forces of our faction at the family mansion. You know what to do when we're at the numerical disadvantage, right? It will be done, my lady. Jachi, Chun, and Wei immediately stormed out of the room as soon as they saw the sinners enter, as though they'd been waiting here for my protection. Don Quixote and Gregor stood red-faced and on edge. Merceau was covered in battle wounds, and Otis wore an inscrutable expression. I stand before you in shame. To have to borrow the hands of another to protect the executive manager. Otis, I'm pretty sure you did nothing in that. I think Ryoshu did most of it. No. I should have listened to what you said. Extrapolating from the patterns by which the walls have disintegrated, it is likely that they've utilized the identical means of infiltration for each sinner. Oh, right. Were you attacked by bamboo-headed assailants too? Their ranks outnumbered many a manager esquire. Yet, for how many of them there were, they were unsettlingly silent. Verily, we were almost... not almost. I saw on the way here that some of us did get killed, impaled straight through the guts. So, what he said about how fighting indoors was a taboo... Yes. A lie. How utterly cowardly and unjust of these vile cur to strike from the shadows! Alas, now is not the moment to ruminate upon their villainy! Correct. Besides, there's more of them waiting to sink their blades into us. Okay. So that's why there's only 5 of us. Most of us are dead. So, okay. Honestly, voice acting Don Quixote has made me really lightheaded, I'm not going to lie. Voice acting Don Quixote has really made me lightheaded. Oh, I need a breather. I'm gonna drink water. Oh, here's the epic music again. Here we go. Oh, clashable counter. Hey shoot pack mouth, better striker. So I'm just gonna look at this real quick. Rupture count, death right. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like similar to the identities. So what I'm getting at, it's like haste. It's haste and rupture. It's haste and rupture. Gain repressed bloodthirst. Offense level -10, defense level -10. It's like the blood fiends, where they get heavily nerfed. I mean, not to the extent of the blood fiends, but still. Gonna get you. Honestly, I don't think this matters. I'm just gonna hit win rate and win. Hopefully, I hit win rate and win. Go! Go! Win rate. Otis! Okay.
정리하겠습니다.
Yeah, now this is gameplay. I'm just gonna let. Okay, Dawn lost. Okay. That's not good.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고
Okay.
일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
이딴 광 아니. 손끝이라도
Dawn,
대려는
don't
자가
lose.
없다.
Dawn! Dawn! I think he's getting staggered. Yup. Yup, he's getting staggered. Yup!
해볼 수 있는 사람
Oh!
더 깎고.
Maybe I should have brought La Mancha Land, Dawn. Maybe I should have brought Sancho. Yup, there goes Dawn. Maybe I should have brought Sancho.
전력이 줄어.
Yeah, there goes Dawn immediately. There goes Dawn immediately. I should have just brought Sancho. I should have just brought Sancho. Why didn't I just bring Sancho?
벤담
Yikes! Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll win. We can win. Hopefully. Oh, but that is rough. That is actually rough. Oh. Yeah, we'll be fine, I think. 100%. Hopefully. Hopefully.
우리 의뢰가 아니잖아.
4월을 건
I believe in the heart of the cards. In this case, the heart of the coin. Please do not lose your clashes.
타겟 제거 확인.
Otherwise, you'll end up like Dawn over here. Take Dawn as an example of why you shouldn't lose clashes.
벤담 4월을
Get their asses, get them. I mean, we shouldn't get staggered because we had. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure that only takes place like before we use it.
해골 바가지, 거미 대가리.
Hell yeah, serious Skullbuster. Don't look. Okay, we're getting staggered. We're getting staggered. Okay, maybe this isn't as easy as I initially thought. Maybe I may have underestimated this fight. Actually, no, we still win. Doesn't matter, we still win. It doesn't matter, we still win.
맞지 않는다. 모조리 치워버리.
Oh. Actually, no, Ryoshi's dead. Still win, though. Still win. Okay, maybe I shouldn't underestimate them because that actually was pretty bad. Not gonna lie, that actually was pretty bad. Ooh, maybe I should start taking seriously. Maybe I should start taking things seriously. We lost like 2 sinners there. Ooh. Ooh. The reuse coin is actually kind of insane. Like like they can stack up count to where it doesn't matter as much. So the reuse coin is like gonna deal so much damage because of like the amount of rupture that they apply. So ooh. Like actually ooh. Hmm. Okay, it's taking a while to load. While it's loading, I'm gonna go get some more water real quick. Be right back. I actually get to use my Be Right Back screen. Yo. Also, Horse Gregor broke. I need to fix that.
착각하지 마라. 해파, 거태. 내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다. 내가 강하기에 내 놈들을 휘두르는 거지.
Hey, we're back. Hey, and it's fixed. It's loaded. I also fixed Horse Gregor. I think. Yeah, Horse Gregor's fixed. And we're back. And we're back, gamers. We're back. Let me just... Okay. And we're back. Next fight. I'm guessing it's the same guys. I really should not underestimate them. because they can actually destroy me. So I'm just gonna change Dawn out for someone else. By Dawn I mean BL Dawn. I'm just gonna use Sancho. Let's see.
책임은 무사.
가정을 두지.
Keep you.
사냥감을 채고
불청객을 맞이할 시간인가 보군요.
Unless I want to use Molar. But I don't see a point in using Molar. Actually, no, because Slash. I'm guessing they're using Slash attacks. Let me double check. This is under the assumption that they are just the same guys from last time. So... yeah, Slash. So having Slash resistant guys is gonna be helpful. So I guess we can use Molder here. And we'll just keep you the same. Okay, here we go.
닥쳐라, 해파. 누굴 팰진 내가 정한다.
Okay, we're in, I think. Never mind, Mike. My game just like it went black screen for a bit. Okay. Oh, and then Limbus crashed. Okay. Okay, Limbus company just crashed. Oh, fuck. Well, the stream's spontaneously combusting. Hold on. Be right back, screen. Come up. Everything's breaking. Oh dear God, everything's breaking. Okay. I might have to redo the stream. Hold on. Because on my end, it's actually the laptop that I'm running, my potato PC that I'm running this on, is absolutely bugging out right now. Oh no! Oh, duck.